The number of Cuban immigrants entering the borderland and staying in El Paso continues to rise. Officials with the Houghton Community Center tell us 100 migrants stayed there last night. This morning, 75 were bussed out of El Paso to Miami. The remaining 25 are still trying to work out their plans. Another 88 migrants are expected to cross the border today. Many of them have family and friends in the U.S. and plan to stay only for a couple of hours in El Paso before leaving. Some migrants arrived into Juarez overnight and walked to the Houghton Community Center seeking food and shelter. One man shared his journey with ABC7 and tells us he has come a long way from his home country. ABC7's Josie Ortegon is live in our newsroom.
Yes, Rick Costello. Pedro Nieves said it has been a long and dangerous journey. He tells me he left Cuba a year ago, then went from Colombia to Ecuador, and that's where he says he encountered a rough financial situation. From there, he went to Panama and was stranded like hundreds of other Cuban migrants for at least 3 months.
¿Cuándo llegaron?
We got here yesterday at midnight and we crossed the border at about 2 in the morning. We came here walking. We don't have anything. We don't have money. We don't have clothes. What we have on is what we left with and how we arrived.
Nieves says while he arrived last night, groups began flying into Juarez Monday. He says the first thing he plans to do is find work, but he has no family or friends in the U.S. and isn't sure if he'll stay in El Paso.
I don't know what to do because we don't have plans and we are going to try to get our papers here and work. That is the top priority.
Nieves was looking for the Houghton Community Center when we found him in South El Paso. He hopes to get better direction there. Nieves says he left behind his wife and young daughter in Cuba. His dream is to bring both to the U.S. so they can all be together. He knows times are hard in Cuba and doesn't know if he's going to, or how he's going to do it, but he says he's determined. Now, at least 2 flights are expected daily from Panama to Juarez. Officials with the Houghton Community Center tell us those numbers have fluctuated the past few days. Officials are expecting at least 3,500 total. Estella, back to you.
Okay, we'll stay on this story. Josie, thank you very much.